Good morning, students. Welcome back to new session. In the previous session, we have discussed about graphical representation of polynomials based on a degree, how it looks. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss relationship between coefficients of a polynomials and the zeros of the polynomials. So, relation between zeros and coefficient of polynomial. We know that zero of a linear polynomial ax plus b is minus b by a. Let's find the relationship between zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. For a quadratic polynomial p of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, if the roots are alpha and beta, then sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta, equal to minus b by a, and product of the roots, that is alpha into beta, equal to c by a. For a cubic polynomial p of x equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, if the roots are alpha, beta and gamma, then sum of the roots zeros, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma, equal to minus b by a. Sum of the product of roots taken two at a time, that is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, equal to c by a. Product of the roots, that is alpha beta gamma, equal to minus d by a. Now find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial and verify relationship between zeros and its coefficients. Example, x square minus 2x minus 8. So we are going to factorize this. X square minus 2x minus 8 as factorized as x square minus of 4x minus 2x of minus 8, or x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. Then it is factorized as x minus 4 and x plus 2. That is, the zeros are x minus 4 equal to 0, that is x equal to 4, and x plus 2 equal to 0, that is x equal to minus 2. Therefore, alpha and beta are 4 and minus 2. So we are going to verify. Now compare x square minus 2x minus 8 by ax square plus bx plus c, which is the standard form of a quadratic polynomial. Now a is 1, b is minus 2 and c is minus 8. Remember, the signs are for coefficients, not for variables. Whatever sign present in between two terms is of a coefficient sign, not of a variable sign. So a value is 1. Here in this equation x square minus 2x is there. So b is minus 2 and the constant term is minus 8. Now sum of the zeros, that is minus b by a, we have verified. So here LHS alpha is 4 and beta is minus 2, and minus b by a, minus of minus 2, because b value is minus 2, minus of minus 2 by 1. So you got for 2 equal to 2. Similarly, you can verify with the product of the roots alpha into beta equal to c by a. Now c value is minus 8 and a value is 1. Alpha into beta is 4 into minus 2, that is minus 8 equal to minus 8. So one more example we will check. X square minus 15 equal to 0. So we are finding zeros. It is a quadratic polynomial. X square equal to 15 and x equal to plus or minus under root of 15. Even for plus 15, even plus root 15 square gives you 15 only, and minus root 15 square gives also give 15. So x value will be either plus root 15 or minus root 15. Now alpha is root 15 and beta is minus root 15. The two zeros, one with plus sign and one with minus sign. Now when you compare x square minus 15 with ax square plus bx plus c, you can see a equal to 1, b equal to 0, because there is no x term. There is no x term. So if there is no x term, b value will be 0. If there is no constant term, c value will be 0. Here there is no x term, so b value is 0. And c is minus 15. Now sum of the roots alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, that is minus 0 by 1, which is 0 only. And even if you take alpha, sum of two zeros, that is root 15 minus root 15 gives you 0. Similarly, you can check with product of the roots alpha into beta equal to c by a. So alpha is root 15 into minus root 15 equal to minus 15. Root 15 into 15, root 15 into root 15 is 15 square, root 15 whole square. So square and root will get cancelled. So minus 1 into my 15 is minus 15. So minus 15 by 1 is also minus 15. So hence we can verify the relationship in zeros of the quotients. The relationship between quotients and zeros, we'll check with one more example. 4x square plus 8x. So here you can take 4x common for both. So 4x into x plus 2 equal to 0. So find the zeros. The zeros are 0 and minus 2. So alpha is 0 and beta is minus 2. We are going to compare with 4x square plus 8x with ax square plus bx plus c. Here a is 4, b is 8 and c is 0. Then sum of the roots is minus b by a, that is minus 8 by 4 is minus 2. Verified both sides. And product of the roots is alpha into beta, that is c by a. 0 by 4 is 0, even alpha is 0. So in product also you will get 0. So once again remember the ratio, sum of alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a and alpha beta equal to c by a. So for a cubic polynomial also, just I want to revise you once again in this session. You can see for cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha plus gamma equal to minus b by a, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma equal to c by a, and alpha into beta into gamma equal to minus d by a. Thank you students. This is the end of the session. Tomorrow we'll discuss another topic. Thank you.